What's up, everybody? We're back at Handiquilter headquarters here in Salt Lake City with Kelly. We love Kelly. If you guys haven't been able to see yet, we love Kelly. So we're gonna go. I'm back again with these guys. So we're gonna show you 6 different ways to do feathers. Now, feathers seem like they're the #1 thing that people want to quilt when they get a long arm. So we have 3 different people. We have Kelly, Kristina, and Kim that are all either educators or territory managers that are going to be showing us 2 feathers each, so you can get the tips and tricks from each one of them. Let's get to it.
Okay, I'm going to start off super basic, and this was just an approach to teaching feathers that I was taught, and I think it helped a lot of people learn how to kind of get their groove
gist
or the feel of feathers. Okay.
Okay, this is the one I need.
Right, you all know how to quilt or sew. I guess you don't quilt cursive S's. You know how to draw cursive S's. We're going to quilt them. Okay. All right. So just the lowercase cursive S. We're just going to go like this. Okay, you got the idea? Now I'm going to round off that cursive S. Okay, and now I'm going to squish those cursive S's together. Okay, that's the basic shape of a feather.
Okay.
All right, if you can practice your cursive S, you're going to get it.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to do my favorite kind of feather.
Okay, let's see it.
It's a little more technical.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay.
This is the technical feather.
Well, Kim and Kristina are going to do their own kind. You asked if I'd do my favorite. This is my favorite.
Let's see it.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay. I'm just going to go with the spine.
Okay.
Go up to the top and do a curl.
Okay.
And go back down to the bottom.
All right, getting fancy.
Oh, I'm touching something. Just so you know that generally for most people, feathers are easier to do from the bottom up.
See, which when you did that, you're also doing it sideways, which is interesting to me.
Oh,
because I would have done it like this in my head, but you did it sideways, which is great. I think you need to learn them both ways. So.
Well, you do have to, you can't flip your quilt around that easily, so you have to learn how to do them in all ways.
All right, okay? Let's see it. So you go in up, went around the spine, came back.
Okay, so feathers are just made of lots of different types of the same, you're kind of going with the same shape.
There you go. It's like your modern feather.
This is like finding the feather you like to do, okay?
This is like 10 feathers in one right here.
Yep. You said I could do whatever I wanted.
You did it. Now we do the other side too so we can see.
Yeah.
What's the name of this feather here?
Kelly's favorite feather.
The KFF right there?
Yeah, well, my cat's name's Kitty. What do you expect?
There you go. Very original with your names here.
There you go.
Awesome. So this is my take from your 2 feathers here. I'm going to give my 2 cents on each feather.
Okay.
First one is that a little bit of practice and all of a sudden you're making feathers. And your second one here is that you can do whatever you want, but it doesn't have to be traditional.
That's exactly.
You do your practice, you get a little going. Hey, I want a little point on that one. I want a little inside piece on this one, some swirls, and it looks awesome. I'd put that on. I'd have you put that on my quilt.
Well, I would work a little harder on the center, but there you go. Feathers for me, it's just like finding what you like to do.
Awesome.
So,
thank you so much. That's 2 feathers, guys. We're gonna go to 2 more feathers. Let's do it. All right, everybody, we're ready for 2 more feathers. This is Kim. She is the studio educator here at Handiquilter. And let's see what you got. Let's see what are the tips you have for us.
Okay, so I like to always quilt my spine first.
Okay.
So let's do a spine. And then I'm just going to start the spine. Come back down, ribbon it a little, and just come back up and do some bump back feathers.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites. Now, quilting with this lovely bright red.
Non-forgiving.
Exactly. And then come back down the spine.
We're adding more center.
Exactly. And then we'll go up the other side. Now, one of the tricks is to remember that it doesn't have to match.
Right. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing, right?
Exactly. Just have a little fun with it. We'll go up here, and we'll find the center. That's
just
feather
like
number
that.
1, just like
Okay.
that.
And that tip, so tip I learned from this one so far, the sides don't have to match. You
Nope.
can have a little bit, you can have big ones on this side, small
Yep.
ones on this side, you can have
Yep.
whatever.
It adds character. That's
Okay.
the way I like to look at
Some
it.
character building feathers here.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's feather number 1.
Feather number 2, I'm kind of known for using the Pro Stitcher. So
Okay.
let's engage the gears. And
Gears engaged.
so the first thing I want to do is set up an area. So I select the area tab and then using actually the buttons on my handlebar, let's see if I can get this to pop here. I'm going to set up an area.
So you're basically marking out where this is gonna go.
Exactly. Deciding where I want to stitch. Then let's go to our design library.
Kim's famous feathers.
Yes, my famous feathers. I'm gonna pick this
We
one
have
right
KFF.
here. And this is the best part. Pro Stitcher, run, proceed. And the machine is gonna do all
Does
the
the
work
feather
for me.
for ya?
Yep. And the best part is it turns out perfect every time.
So check that out, guys. We've got feather rolling here. So it's essentially when you're setting up your area, you can say, hey, I want it down this border right here, square out your area, and then let it rip. Huh?
Exactly. And we have some really great tools to make it fit perfectly
Perfect. Okay.
with Pro Stitcher.
Very cool. And that's pretty sweet there too.
Yeah.
You can add in, especially, and this is one, if I was doing it like this, I would be using these red feathers. Because
Oh,
then
yeah.
you're basically, you have a glorified embroidery machine doing the work for you.
Exactly. This is also a fun one that I actually could set up as an edge to edge. So
Very
at this
cool.
point, all I need to do is just cut my threads, and I have a perfect feather.
Boom, and we're done.
Yep.
Okay, Feathers 2 Ways by Kim. We've got the one up here. You can have multiple sizes on both sides. Number 2, use that Pro Stitcher. You bought it, you have it, get it done. Thank
Exactly.
you very much, Kim. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we're going on to Kristina. Okay, everybody, we are here with Kristina. Kristina is another Handiquilter educator here in Salt Lake. And Kristina, let's see your 2 feathers. I'm going to switch you sides.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
I'm gonna draw first because I always think that
Oh.
drawing is a good way to learn the technique.
Okay?
So I'm gonna draw a spine. My
Okay.
favorite way to teach beginners how to do a feather is to do just an arc
Okay?
and then come back. And I'm
Okay?
gonna do an arc coming into the previous one and back.
Okay?
And just continue making that arc and back. So I found that's one of
There we
the
go.
easiest ways to do feathers. Slide that under there.
Okay. So pull the machine over. Let's see it.
Yep. Okay, arc and back. Arc, I kind of pause at that point and come back.
You
down
don't
my
put the
spine.
spine first. You're good. You just start right into the...
It depends on my mood.
Okay. All right,
Either,
cool.
either way.
Cool.
Point and back. I found that sometimes when I stitch the spine, I get a lot of over stitching on there.
Okay.
So if I've got one drawn, I don't bother
Let's
stitching.
go for it. Send it.
Yep. And then I can come back down the spine if
Okay.
I wanted to link
Very
everything
cool.
together.
That seems like a very, very easy way to do it.
Yep.
Nice. And it looks good.
Okay, another fun feather.
Okay.
I just call it kind of a funky feather.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, again, draw. I kind of loopy-loop and back in, and I give it a nice little vine or a,
Center vine there. Yep.
yeah, whatever that thing's called. And
Vein.
this one, vein,
That's
that's,
the
the
one.
one I was looking for, exactly. Okay, coming back up, loopy-loop, and around. And you'll notice that they're going different directions, different sizes. These are wonderful for fitting into any type of shape. So if I needed to come all the way out, say I had a point out
Sure.
here I wanted to fill in, just add it in there.
Cool.
Okay,
Let's
so
see it.
let's stitch it out. And the vine's optional.
It looks cool. I mean,
And these are great for beginners because you don't have to worry about the feathers lining up and touching perfectly. And you can even change up what you have going on in the vine. Like you could do a little, ooh, and bring it back down.
awesome.
So those are my favorite 2 feathers for teaching beginners.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That's super cool. I loved the pen trick.
Yep,
Pen
that's
trick's
it.
super cool. Okay, everyone, that was it. You saw 6 different ways to do feathers. Some very, very simple, some a little more advanced. take every one of these little tricks, put it into your own work, put it onto your quilts, and you're gonna love it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.